Hello, hello, everybody. I hope you are all doing well today. What is wrong with my mic settings? What on earth? Hello! Hi! You should be able to hear better now. How long is the wait normally? I haven't got a Nyssa stream this early. Well, you don't need to wait. I'm here right now. Hello. I don't know why I am green screen. Okay, whatever. Where's my... There we go. There I am. Hi. Hello, everybody. So apparently now you eat crayons. Congratulations on your enlistment into the US Marines. Hello, everybody. I'm alive. We're drawing people's art. Oh, goodness. So let's see what's going on. Any more submissions? Okay, so no more submissions for now. Well, I mean, you can still submit things. I just won't add them to the wheel. Speaking of wheels, there's a wheel somewhere. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Here's the wheel. Why do I have a bunch of question marks? Delete that. Okay, apply wheel changes. Okay, so now... Hello, how am I? I am doing well. I'm doing very good. So we have 4 people who have submitted their requests so far. I submitted earlier, am I on it? Yes, you are. But who knows if you'll get chosen. Alright. Hang on a second. I'm just in the middle of submitting. Oh my gosh. Alright. Where's my timer? I'm just gonna get this set up. I have a phone timer and an on-screen timer. But yeah, we're doing lovely today. Okay. I've also got... Does it still count if I was mid-submission? If it's not completely submitted and in my spreadsheet, then you're not on the wheel for right now. Well, obviously, you can still submit. I'll still take submissions until, like, the end of the stream. It just, who knows if you'll get chosen. It's 1 in 4, there's a chance. There is a chance. Alright. Let's do it. Let us spin the wheel. Hang on a minute, I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger. Alright. Let's spin. I'll add you to the wheel next time around, okay? Alright, it's spinning. Okay, so first up is SquareBrain's character Square. I'm assuming this is your Sona. Where's my browser tab? Okay. So, first person chosen is SquareBrain Square. Alright. Now that I've had dinner, I am ducking into the stream. Well, hello there. Alright. Let's get all of our references in here, and then let's start drawing. Okay. Wait, oops, no, I don't want to add a comment. Download the thing. If I can download the image, that'd be wonderful. But apparently, Google Drive hates my guts. Okay, close this image. Look at this. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we're drawing this character. Let's see, any more details in here? Tan cube head with 2 black squares as eyes and a paint vibe creator of universes. Okay. Okay. I like it, I like it. Alright. Bam. Let me see if I can get my timer. Okay. Where do submissions go? In the Google form in the pinned comment. Google Drive hates everyone's guts? Yeah. Okay, there's a lot on the screen, so... You know what? I'm just not going to show my music for right now. See, we got stream avatars, we've got my timer, which is... very weird. What is going on? Background color, yeah, sure. Can I get, like, can I change the color? Nope, apparently not. So I guess it'll just be staying on my head. He's a character from a book I'm making. Alright. So let's start the timer, and let's draw. No overthinking, literally just drawing. And as I say that, I'm already beginning to overthink. Okay. So first off, we have the cube. Oh yeah, I also got a phone for Christmas. Hey, nice. What kind of phone is it? Is this some sort of mask or what? Yeah, tell us more about your character. Oh, Google Pixel. Interesting. Well, I hope it serves you well. It's literally his head? Okay. So right now I'm just making the sketch. Obviously, this is not the final product. We'll see how good I do for 15 minutes. Okay. I want to have it maybe... Let's have it floating above the cloak. This series has just taught me to not overthink. Just do it. Said it had kind of a painter thing. They said be there, be square, and Bro didn't show up. Yep, clearly. So we're gonna have a big, billowing, dramatic cloak. So his weapon is like a paintbrush that has a hilt like a sword, and the brush can morph. Okay, so question. So the hilt is like right here. It has a guard. And then, is it just like this? Paintbrush is like this? Hey, welcome on in. I'm still accepting submissions for requests. So please, submit. Or don't, I don't care. If you don't want to get your character drawn, then that's on you. The blade is the brush, and it can morph in shape. Okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna draw it with, like, a giant paintbrush. Just sent my submission in. Hey, cool. So basically with a giant paintbrush. I'm gonna give it four fingers. Because, well, 4 is the number of sides on a square. And also, what some cartoon characters have. Hey, Cinnamon Roly Poly, welcome on in. Submit your character to be drawn by me. Add reference images, add descriptions, add things. I'm gonna have... You said this was a creator of universes type character, right? I'm gonna add, like, a little galaxy in their hand. I'm still confused on how I got picked first. The wheel decided, and the wheel rules all. Yes, he's a universe creator? Okay. Sweet. There we go. Have some, like, vials of paint here. Kind of like this. Spin that wheel. Well, not yet. I'm still drawing somebody. So, kind of like this. Boots. I'm imagining, like, kind of levitating. He's got the wind in his cloak. Yeah. The wheel of the universe is not a straight line. It is a circle that goes around and around and around. Well, according to this guy, the universe is, well, made by squares or cubes or whatever geometric shape this is. I don't know. Let's do this. Make the head, like, slightly bigger. There we go. You spin me right round, baby, right round. He is in lore the person who made the other books with all of the characters. Okay. Hello, Madamus. Submit your character for a chance to be drawn in the Google form in the pinned comment. Or pinned chat, whatever the thing is. How do you draw a character's hand holding a book? I'm looking up drawing references instead of drawing. go. Has a Ghost of Christmas feel to it. If Hideo Kojima was making a Christmas Carol, that'd be cool. So, like, holding a book by their side, the four fingers, like this. Something about a Google Doc to share drawings for you to react to. Yes, I do have that available. I just have not published it yet. Okay, that looks a little strange. Sure. Do that, and then on the book I'm just gonna write lore. Just a lore. Literally nothing else. Yeah, drawing hands absolutely does suck. I do not like drawing hands very much. But I must, since this is a humanoid character. There we go. You can make him hold a paint vial? Okay. Well, I've already drawn this, and I've got 8 minutes left, so you know what? I'm just not gonna overthink things. Okay. My request has been made. I hope I get lucky. Well, we'll see if you get lucky, Keegan. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. I hope everybody's having a lovely day. And, well, I hope you're lucky. You've got to ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky? Oh, goodness. My worst enemy, drawing straight lines. Actually, no, this is two of my worst enemies in one drawing. Straight lines and hands. He can in lore summon hands without arms. Really good for telling someone to shoo while he's painting. Awesome. So my man just has mage hand on standby. That's awesome. It's incredible to see artists draw so quickly. Yep, that's what I'm doing. There we go. Just had to do a bit of a quick sketch beforehand, and then we're off to the races. There we go. Shoot. Should probably do something like this. Got this right here. Don't even start with clothing folds. Maybe we will start with clothing folds. Well, that's not what I explicitly started with, but it's what I'm drawing, so yeah. There we go. Big cloak. I love giant cloaks. I wish I owned a giant cloak. That would be amazing. If I learned to sew, one of the first things I would make would just 100% be just an absolutely gigantic cloak. That would be amazing. Alright, so we have some vials with paint in them. There we go. And then these are just kind of loaded onto their belts. There we go. Great games done quickly, but art? Yeah. Oh, I love games done quick. I watched them do a quote-unquote speedrun of, I think it was Brain Age. It was some game for the DS where you drew out your answers for math problems. But the way the game's algorithm worked is it would try to recognize anything as, like, a number. So, for example, if you drew somebody's face, it might recognize it as the number 7. So it just drew a bunch of memes, and it got the answers to the math problems correct. And it was awesome. There we go. We've got this. I think we'll have enough time for some color and maybe some shading. Oh, goodness, I've got 6 minutes left. This always does get my heart pumping a little, but it's fun. Speaking of cloaks, my character has one. Nice. I'm also going to be posting these to social media, so don't worry about not being in the Discord. I know some of y'all don't have Discord's accounts or all that because you're under 13. So you know what? I'll be posting them on social media. I don't think I can email them back to you. But yeah. Yeah, we got this. We got this. There we go. Oops. Just need to draw squares. How hard can that be? Apparently quite difficult. I'm gonna add a little brooch to their cloak. Kind of looks like a Rubik's Cube, but it has a bunch of colors on it. Just like that. Just a little pin like that. Okay. We've got a thumb. We've got that and this. We've got a big giant paintbrush. I can't breathe my nose. Yeah, I saw in the pre-stream chat that a lot of you are sick. I'm so sorry about that. It wasn't me who got you sick, but I'm still, you know, sorry in the sympathetic sense. You know, I don't like people being sick. I hope that you, I hope the pain eases. Rubik's Cubes have a bunch of colors. Yeah. But, like, where am I going with this? I don't know where I'm going with this. There we go. Just do this. The point of this is to not overthink, and here I am overthinking. Alright, so we've got the hand with the book of lore. So this is where all the other characters come from. Interesting. Thoughts on the character? I think it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'd love to see this guy get implemented in your story. Yes, my thoughts exactly. Just cube. Also, I love how this guy's hit. His name is Square, but he is cube. There we go. I'm not exactly the expert on drawing books. Who proclaims me to be the expert on drawing books? I don't know. Okay, so 3 minutes left. I think that's time for some decent color. So let's get a goldish orange. Lore. Bam. Add some, like, fancy gold things to there. Sure. Let's do the tan. Tan head with a darkish brown cloak. Fairly desaturated. And I'm assuming there's, like, nothing behind their eyes. Just completely blank. Okay. Let's go. Okay, so now we've got the belt with the paint vials attached. Oh wait, oops, I forgot that one line. Whoopsie daisy. So we've got the darker gloves. Sure, boots, do that color. Okay, this cloak physics is weird, but hey, it's alright. We've all got a break sometime. No thoughts head empty. He's square brain for a reason. I see. Bam. So let's get... Yeah, sure. I think a dark red would be perfect for this. Let's see. Oh, goodness. 90 seconds left. Drawn very quickly. Whoops. Alright. Sure, pages can just be this color. Do this. There we go. We've got a paint vial. Let's make them red, green, and blue, because why not? Bam. Just use these colors, because why not? Let's use this for the cork. Oops. I keep filling that in by accident. Okay. How long have I got? 30 seconds? It'll be okay. It'll be completely okay. If I was capable of doing it, I would be biting my nails right now. Let's get this. Okay, actually, no. Let's use this as the handle color. That's all you had to say. Actually, no, let's do this color. And then do this. Oh, goodness. My timer stopped. I'm just gonna add one last little thing. Just a shine on the paint vials. Look at that! Everything is fine. Look at that! I think that's pretty good. Also, that song was like perfect timing. Holy. Alright, look at Square Brain. That's pretty cool. I wasn't able to get much, or heck, any time for shading, so that's alright though. Okay, let's reset that timer. The creator of Minecraft? Maybe? Who knows? Okay, let me navigate to my folder that I specifically created for this. Okay. 2026.01.10 Square Brain Square. Alright, let's see what new submissions we got. And then, yeah. Let me see. Oh my gosh, there's so many now. Okay, a humble kiwi. Noah Kells. Passive-aggressive freak with anger issues and murder tendencies with a nailed baseball bat. Okay. So, Mast has Nox. Solo the Nerd has Zan Viper. And Keeganator Kyogre has Cheesy Whale Boy. Alright. So let's eliminate that off the wheel. And let's see our updates. So at the moment there are 7 things to choose from. Wow, that's a lot. Look at this! This is awesome. Cheesy Whale Boy. I know, it's a bit of a strange name, but it's okay. Probably. Oh, sorry, y'all aren't able to see the duel going on. There you go. Alright, fight, fight, fight! And of course the Gigantamax Snorlax wins against the tiny Vulpix. Yeah, I moved it out of the way, don't worry about it. Okay. So let's see which one of you lucky duckies gets chosen. And Kiwi is up next with Noah Kells. Let's see, this is their original character. He's a passive-aggressive freak with anger issues and murder tendencies with a nailed baseball bat. Amazing. Absolute cinema. Alright. Let's just grab this. Okay. Good stuff. No, my boy. Hey, you'll get your chance. Maybe you'll get your chance. Alright, so Noah is right here. I'm just gonna write a little note for myself before we start. Nailed baseball bat. Perfect. Father, help. Honk that wheel. Oh my gosh. Let me just... Where's my timer? Where's my timer? I don't have a timer. Nobody wants a quack doctor? I'd be a honk doctor. Thank you very much. Okay. Alright, sadness aside, I've got my timer. I've got a reference image on my phone. I'm so glad wine was chosen. Hey, well, you know what? That's amazing. Alright. Let's start that timer. Okay, drawing time. So these are our references. I do have a bit of an idea on what pose to do. This is going to be slightly in side profile, so not exactly my strongest suit, but it's going to be alright, probably. So we want to have him like this. Shoulder going out to here. With the arm kind of leaning on the baseball bat like a cane. It's got a bunch of nails sticking out for extra violence. We've got the hoodie. Streams would always devolve into outright chaos. I'm pretty sure that's what it's doing right now, but I'm still a duck. I'm still a duck. I'm just a duck. Have a bit of wider shoulders. There we go. We've got the bangs going out like right here. Bangs are kind of dyed blonde while the natural hair behind here is a brown. Okay. Chaos reigns. Exactly. I'm just gonna assume black eyes. Straight black eyebrows. Okay. Lovely, lovely chaos. Okay. Oh no, it's like slightly brown eyes. Okay. So shape of the nose kind of like this. What's the story behind the marking on his face? Both colors are natural. Interesting. Kind of one corner of the mouth cocked up into a smile. I feel like that'd be appropriate for him. There we go. Like a couple scars over here, although we don't get to see that. The focus mainly is on... Let's do this. Ugh. Oh gosh, I've used so much of my time already. Time is precious, y'all. Don't waste a single second. And here I am wasting seconds by yapping. Well, I'm not quite wasting seconds. But you know what? I am yapping. Then again, the stream wouldn't be as interesting if I wasn't yapping. Oh, so y'all have figured out how to use the roulette. What? Amazing. But it's always a surprise. So we have some nails in here. Some nails sticking out. Lovely. He got kidnapped by a yandere when he was 15 and got into a fight, resulting in half his face being burnt and scarred. Oh boy. Alright. There we go. We've got him kind of standing on his back leg right here. Da, 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 da. Okay, that foot looks scuffed. I'm gonna redo it. Hi, Aiden. I love you. But yeah, getting kidnapped by a yandere. So I guess how did he cope? I love giving my OCs terrible trauma. You and half the planet, apparently. Every time I meet somebody's OC, it's just like, oh, here's 15,000 pages of trauma. Not that I'm saying that's a bad thing, but that's how it usually goes. There we go. I kind of want to do something with this other arm to not have it, like, just hanging around. There we go. Got this just like this. What should I do with the other hand? He copes with murder. Amazing. Again, I say absolute cinema. Do this. Some very simple laces. But yeah, murder! I kind of want to have him flipping off the camera, but maybe not. There we go. I feel like that would be appropriate for his character, though. Okay, no, wait, no, thumbs are supposed to be facing toward the front. Noah would flip off the camera. Yep. There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna do this because I've spent 5 minutes on this sketch already. I can't afford to spend any more. Just put it here. Let me just erase this, because since I got the memo already about the nailed baseball bat. 7. 7 brush size, sure, we'll do that. It's absolutely okay. Bam. Wait, oops. So we've got the hair. Let's turn up my stabilizers so my line art can at least look half decent. Vulpix beat Kyogre, but it lost to Gigantamax, Snorlax, and Darkrai. The lore goes crazy behind these duels. This is like slightly longer hair than normal. Bam. Long hair. Whoops. Kind of trying to get the shapes right. The shapes are very important. There we go. I don't know if I'm going to get to shading with this one, but hey, it'll be okay. Sent you DM, you can check after timer is up. I've got 8 minutes left, so I will check it in 8 minutes. We've got a very sharp-ish jawline, kind of like this. Got an ear right here. Does the M in their name stand for murder? Quite possibly. We'll see what Kiwi says. Gonna have this. Got the little hoodie strings. Got this. Did I miss the turn-in 9? No, the turn-in is still open. Use the Google form in the pinned thingy thing. Let me look at how this lady's hand is posed. So it kind of like grabs the baseball bat in a very strange way. They've got their index finger kind of going like this. There we go. Hi, Yoni. Welcome on in. There we go. Kind of got this over here. I'm proud of myself. Why are you proud of yourself? I mean, you don't have to say, but like, you know what? I would like to know. And I hope you're proud of yourself, because you deserve to be. You've survived this far, and you shall continue to survive in spite of all that wants you to not. So let's see. We got the pants, kind of like this. They're very big and baggy. This is kind of a weirdly shaped baseball bat, but hey, it's okay. There we go. Don't know why my chat's on screen, but you know what? It's gonna be okay. Oh, I've got less than 6 minutes left. Ah! I don't know why I'm screaming. Oh well. Let's get some of the nails outside. Just like this. Okay. I have sneezed. Am I going to get any blessings from chat, though? Who knows? That is a question to be answered on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Got a little bit of the wood grain on here. Hey, welcome in, Sar. Use the pinned form to submit your thingy thing for a chance to be drawn. Your character. Or your thingy thing. I don't know. Maybe you want your thingy thing to be drawn. There we go. No overthinking allowed. Just go. Literally just draw. Okay, got the leg. Got that coming out here. Bam, 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 bam. They've got like slightly brown eyes. We've got the nose shape right here. We're just going super fast. This is supersonic speed. Actually, no, I can't say that. I'll get copyrighted. I probably won't, but hey, it's funny. If Sega does decide to copyright this stream, though, I'll be very disappointed. Okay. We've got this in here. We've got half of the face, like this. Put this in here. Whites of the eyes. That's very useful. And then we've got the side that's been kind of burned. Actually, no. The nose is unscarred. Okay. Just grab this color again. And I guess we'll grab the hair color for the eyes. Oops. Yeah, no, that's the place where it's supposed to go. I'm so intelligent. Got the scars over here. Got the hood. Yeah, got the main part of the thing. I'm just gonna do the other hand. Just like this, extremely fast. I've got to speedrun this because I've got 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. I'm mostly not paying attention to the timer, because it stresses me out a little bit, but hey, a certain amount of stress is good. Bam. Don't add me about my hands. I will practice with them. Sometime. Okay, we've got the wooden baseball bat. Good, good, good. Then we've got this going in here. Got the bright blue sneakers with the white. White goes in here. Look at this. This is turning out pretty good. Maybe I can even get a little bit of shading in. This also has some lines like this. Yeah, because I've got 1 minute and about 30 seconds on the clock, so maybe I can get a little bit. Let's just grab our airbrush and just do it in this color, maybe like slightly more blue toned. Because, you know, the sun is quite orangey, so shadows cast a blue color normally. Select this. I want to have a little bit, yeah, under there. Get like that. I'm utterly incomprehensible right now. Woohoo! I can't speak normally. I am totally normal, right, guys? I'm so normal. Have it look a little better like this, and then just grab. Oops, I didn't fill that in. I just noticed that. I'm gonna fix that, I swear. I have 30 seconds. Just hang on, I will fix it. I'm gonna add some scars on the neck too, so it doesn't look so out of place. Maybe just like a little bit of Bernie color. Welcome on in, Laura. Hello. Oh, goodness. I have like 2 seconds left. Ah. Okay, yep. That's time. Shut up. I thought a Mimikyu was mimicking you. Amazing. Look at that! And of course the song ended perfectly again. That's pretty cool. But yeah, hello everybody. And this is Noah M. Kells, a Humble Kiwis character. My boy, my son, yay. Hey, I'm glad I got this done. .01.10 Kiwi Noah Kells. I hurt my back? Oh no. That's no good. I hope your back gets better. Okay. So let's write this down again. To whoops. Kiwi Noah Kells. Thank you so much. Hey, no problem. Well, I mean, it was a little bit of a problem to finish it, but hey, it's okay. Alright. I got my timer. So let's go back to the form and see who else submitted something. Okay, so we got some new submissions. Let me just add those to the wheel real quick, and then we will spin it again. Okay. Okay. So let's delete this from the wheel. So now we have 8 people to choose from. Let's apply those wheel changes. Alright. So the wheel is right here. The question is, will you be the lucky chosen one? Where is submissions? Pinned comment. Maybe I should also add it to the description as well. Hang on a minute. I'm gonna edit that really fast. 1 second. Okay. Also, I should probably check my DM from Aiden. That'd be amazing of me. Copy that. Alright. Edit my description. Also, if we hit 20 likes, I'll do something. Okay, I added the forms link to the description as well. Alright. Let's spin the wheel. Wheel of Honk. Let's see. Who shall be chosen? Flying Beaver Goat. Really? Galen, why are you making me draw this? Okay. Alright. So basically, this character is a bat, a goat, and a beaver combined. Let me just get an image of a beaver. Okay. Where is Fire Alpaca? Beaver goat. Yeah, I was gonna say, why? Why are you doing this to me? Galen. Bat. Beaver. Goat. Abomination. Perfect. I'm just gonna name this file as Abomination. Okay, so put this photo of a beaver in here. Look, isn't it cute? Isn't that adorable? What kind of goat is it? Is it like a mountain goat? I'm just gonna assume... Are we talking like a domesticated goat? If you're not here, I'm just gonna choose for you. So type in chat if you're alive. But yes, this is Fire Alpaca, the art program that I draw in. Yes, look at the mountain goat, look at the beaver, and I think I know what bat wings look like by now. There we go. Okay. This is gonna be a weird one, so just bear with me. Okay, I've got the timer. Let's do it. Okay. Oh dear. This is gonna be very interesting. I still don't know why you asked me to draw this. Goat looks sleek yet muscular. Yeah, mountain goats are fascinating creatures. Okay, we've got... is there any more information in your submission? Hang on. Do-do-do. It's a monster animal that combines different animals, beaver, bat, and goat. Okay. What kind of environment would this creature even live in? We've got kind of the bigger nose of a beaver. So just do this. And it's got tiny beaded eyes. Well, comparatively tiny. So this is just black. Good, good, good. Or I can give extra info here instead. Yeah, you can give me extra info once your submission is chosen. You should collab with Madriu. I don't know who that is. So it's got a lot of fur. I think I should make its front two limbs hooves. And then maybe its back two, should be like the webbed feet of a beaver. There we go. Got it kind of furry like that. But yeah, please tell me who that is, Cinnamon Roly-Poly. I would appreciate information. Have you ever drawn lineless? I feel like you might like it. I have before, but it's not really, I guess, my chosen method of drawing. I mean, I could try it. Just, like, have a stream where I just draw lineless. That could be funny. Okay. Sure, we can do, like, the webbed feet right here. I feel like this would make an excellent gargoyle. It'd be amazing. These aren't really bat wings. These are more so like dragon wings. Let's do something like this. I'm not accepting dual requests right now. Do that. The picture of that beaver looks quite petable. Yes, it does look like it would appreciate some head pats. Maybe I do actually need to look up a picture of bat wings. That would be useful. Really need to think about how the colors and shapes are defined. It's a fun challenge. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. It is very fun. Okay, I don't want easy Halloween bat wings DIY. I mean actual bat wings. Attached to the tail, it's like long hands. Okay. Okay, we got big flat beaver tail. Just like this. I still don't know why he asked me to draw this. Galen, if you're hearing this stream, you're a weirdo. There we go. We got another claw like this. Maybe I should make that go further in. That would be intelligent of me, wouldn't it? Yeah, no, video game characters are fine to ask for. It's a-okay. Just put it down as, you know, it not being your original character. Okay. I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. Da 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 da. He's also a dumbass? I mean, yeah, yep. He is. There we go. Look at this cute little abomination. I have 10 minutes left. Let's just rotate it so it looks a little strange. You're making me sing at 2 a.m.? Awesome. I'm influencing you. Okay. Here we go. Although what's interesting is that with the animal, I'm going to line art phase a little bit faster than I did with the human characters. Yeah, I was gonna say, this is definitely a nightmare. Delaware Devil. I don't know what's up with the, What does it have to do specifically with the state of Delaware? Unless you're just picking a random other state in New England. There we go. Gonna have the eyes be, like, relatively the same shape. Oh, animals are absolutely fun to draw. A lot of what I drew back in 2020 to 2021 were, Fakemon. I really liked drawing Fakemon. There we go. Got some fur, like, right around here. Gonna add a couple ridges on the horns for visual interest. I just got out of a car of people singing the Madagascar soundtrack. How did you even get in that car? What? Okay, you know what? We're gonna add the buck teeth of a beaver. Just because, why not? Look at the little guy. All my favorite characters are human, so alas, I have to learn. Yeah. I've been drawing Pokemon for quite a while. That car sounds like heaven. It's either heaven or hell, depending on how you look at it. So we have... They were dropping me off, okay. What's your advice on tips for beginner? Draw. Literally just draw. I know you're tempted to overthink, but one of the only ways to get better is by practicing. Draw anything you can think of. Learn from other people. Don't just stay in your own head as well. But yeah, literally just draw. But also welcome on in, Alexander. I hope your day's going well, and if you want a chance at getting your original character drawn, or heck, some other character if you don't have an OC, then submit to the Google form in the description, or pinned to the top of the chat. Currently I'm drawing a character that can best be described as nightmare fuel. I have a sketchbook I carry around and draw in lectures when I'm bored. Yeah. Sometimes lectures can be boring. I know I doodled a lot in class when growing up. I drew a lot of, like, patterns in math class. I drew some original characters, some of which I still have saved as, like, pictures on my phone, some of which are lost to time. Who knows, I might unearth them from my subconscious and do something with them again. But for now, I'm just gonna keep on drawing whatever this thing is. Wee. Hi, Levi. Welcome on in. There we go. Levi is amazing. Hey, welcome on in, Ghost Raid. Hello, Space Ghost and Company. How are you all doing today? Galen requested that I draw this abomination, so I am. If you want a chance at getting your own character drawn, check the description or the pinned chat message, and maybe I'll draw your character, depending on what the wheel says. The wheel controls all. Okay. Let's do this. Get smaller claws so I don't have to redraw as much. But yeah, hi Space Ghost. How goes the stream? The stream is going, swimmingly, as you can see so far. So let's do some of the beaver's tail pattern. Like this. And then I'm just gonna fill this in with, like, the dark brown that it normally has. Perhaps this is not exactly accurate to nature, but hey, it's okay. Hello, welcome on in, Darth Lloyd. If you want a chance at getting your character drawn, submit to the Google form in the pinned chat. We're gonna have its fur, like, slightly darker than a normal goat. Just kind of like this. What habitat and what diet do you guys think this animal would have? I'm slightly curious. Because this is definitely one that, if I was out doing some field research, I would definitely get scared by. Let's just use this shade. Look at this. It's been a while since I tortured myself with a Donkey Kong Country 2 ROM hack. Hey, hope that went well for you. Then again, you said you tortured yourself, so maybe it didn't go as well as you were hoping. Let's fill it in with this color. Look at this little creature. There we go. I might make the fur a bit more saturated, actually, like the beavers. Yeah, let's grab this brown and see how it works. This looks strange, but bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. Its ideal diet would be fruit leather? Interesting. Yep, you're a floette now. Congratulations. That's, your eternal existence now. Okay. Damn, I'm actually doing pretty good on time here. It's the human characters that I sometimes have trouble with because I have to, you know, pose them and everything. Let's grab this and use my airbrush to give the fur kind of a little bit of texture as well as some shading. Look at this. Set it to multiply. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I've been using Fire Alpaca ever since I started digital art. I had this recommended to me by a friend all those years ago, and I'm still using it today. Let's do the horns like this. Add a little bit of fur texture on the face. This looks a little strange, but it's okay. I don't exactly have time to overthink this. But yeah, I got this as a recommendation from a friend, and yeah, I guess history's been made. There we go. Add some shading to the inside of the wing sinew, just like this. But yeah, Galen, why are you like this? This looks like, probably one of the hybrid animals that would exist in Avatar: The Last Airbender. I think that'd be funny. Let's grab, actually, my regular brush pen and do this. We'll do some highlights as well on the horns, since those are of a harder material. Just like this. I think it's one of the best free drawing programs. I've been drawing with it for years. Yeah, it's awesome. There we go. It would definitely be funny to turn loose in the wild, absolutely. You know what, since we have time, let's do some slight highlights as well. There we go. A highlight or two right around here. This looks so goofy. There we go. Your little fur highlights. Look at this creature. Have you ever watched the show Jessie? I think so, yeah. So goofy yet so cute. Alright, we have 30 seconds left on the clock. And I'd say this is done. So let's save this. Got 10. Turtle, sage, flying goat, beaver. GG, 30 seconds on the clock. It is absolutely intimidating and derpy at the same time. It's a very interesting creature. Okay. So that one has been checked off the list. Let me just reset my timer real quick. Okay. So we're back to 15 minutes. Okay. So let me just refresh. Okay, no new submissions. Well, actually, there's one new submission. Hang on. Rue. Okay, interesting. Let's delete that. Apply wheel changes. Okay. Let's see. Who's feeling lucky today? So currently we have 8 people to choose from. The question is, which one of you is the luckiest? Okay. So this is actually one of my characters. This is Cthulhu. Oh gosh. I didn't think this one would get chosen, but here we are. So basically the lore behind this guy is that he's a god who takes the form of a chicken in my wizard tower. That Iron Bud Cthulhu. I just wish that I would have been picked. Maybe you'll get picked next time. Let me just look up a reference image before we start. So Cthulhu's true appearance is kind of based on a Cluck shroom from, I think this was Minecraft Earth. Let me see. Also, if you haven't submitted your character yet, and you want to submit your character, then submit your character. But yes, Minecraft Chicken God. If you feed him beetroot seeds, he will like you and give you good luck. But yes, this is what a Cluck shroom looks like. It's very interesting. Let me see. Thoughts on the new baby mobs? Wait, new baby mobs? What do you mean? And of course, since he's male, I'll give him a little rooster crest and everything. So this is actually the first drawing made of Cthulhu. Let's see. Does it cast an egg polymorph spell at opponents while yelling Cluck off? Honestly, I think he would. The new models for baby mobs. The chick is just... Oh my gosh. Hold on. I gotta see this before we start the timer. Hang on a minute. So let's... Hang on a minute. New... Whoops. I can't type. New baby mobs Minecraft. Oh my... Oh, the chick really is just a cube. Oh my gosh. What on earth? Hang on. I'm gonna put this on screen. What? What the heck? What is this? These look so unlike the baby mobs we're used to, but what on earth? Some of these look a little strange, but I think the chick is just perfect. It's just absolutely perfect. What on earth? Minecraft Muppet babies? Yep, absolutely. And yes, I'll praise Cthulhu. Tasty. Okay. So that's good. So Cthulhu, this is gonna be interesting. It really is just a cube. It's so shaped. It's so friend-shaped. Okay. Alright, starting my timer now. So how do you draw a chicken again? So we've obviously got the chicken beak. Why am I overthinking how to draw a chicken beak? There is absolutely nothing behind those eyes and everything at the same time. So we've got a little rooster crest right here. Actually, I'm gonna make this like slightly angular. There we go. So basically the lore of Cthulhu is that he was adopted into a family of mushrooms. And now he's living in my wizard tower. And if I give him beetroot seeds, he gives me good luck. And wheat seeds, but he likes beetroot seeds the best. Pull up a chicken reference too? Yeah, I will. Chicken. My timer's already running. Okay, this is just a scuffed reference. Oh well. It's just a chicken. How hard can it be? So, of course, we've got the mushrooms growing out of the head. Actually, I'm gonna move this back a little bit, I think. Let's see. So that we can have the mushroom, like, growing directly out of the head. This is gonna be very interesting. Scuffed chicken goes bark. Oh my gosh. Cthulhu does not go bark. Although he hypothetically can if he wants to. I'm not gonna stop him. What do you think, I'm crazy? Okay, we've got chicken. Oops. There we go, we got a wing right here, and we've got, of course, the spots on the mushroom. And of course, Cthulhu is going to be staring directly into your soul. Maybe instead of just the red mushrooms, we should have, like, different kinds growing on them, too. There we go. Put one, like, on here, like a brown, button mushroom, just like that. And then, of course, we've got the tail feathers. I don't know why I do a bit better with animals than humans. Bam. Let's do... yeah, just standard, like, rooster tail feathers in several colors. Oh, of course, I have to have the thingy here, too. Look at this little guy. Little dude. One of the cutest eldritch abominations there is. They've got... wait, need to do the one back here, too. Kind of has talons. Stick out like that. Just like this. Okay, we're cooking. We are absolutely cooking, although it does look like there's a bit too much weight on the backside there, so we'll move the legs back so it's a little bit more balanced. Give it a spur like real roosters. I don't know what a spur is. I'm going to look that up. Rooster spur. Oh, those things. So, like, right back here. Okay. So it's just the back spike on the leg. Just like that. Okay, we're gonna have some mushroom dots on the chest. Oh, wait, actually. Since this guy is at least a little bit eldritch, why don't we make them eyes instead? Although I do kind of want to make the standard eye like this. It's a very thick chicken, yes. Have a little bit more feathers like this. Chicken, yes. Maybe have like an aura of magic around this guy, yeah. Good thing my submission's a Pokemon, then. Of course I'm not questioning what Cthulhu can and can't do. He can do anything. My submission isn't a Pokemon, but it's a Pokemon character. Okay, yeah, I saw your submission. So he's Jevil? Maybe. Maybe my Minecraft chicken is Jevil. His mom said he can do whatever he wants. I guess Jesse did. And yes, rar. There we go. Look at that. Isn't Cthulhu magnificent? Of course he is. Can he do my taxes? Excellent question. I don't know if Cthulhu is versed in British tax law, but I don't know. Maybe the next time I log on to my Minecraft world, I'll ask him. Will he? That's the real question. Yep. Cthulhu can do everything. I think Cthulhu is definitely capable of defeating the Ender Dragon. Absolutely. There we go. We got the feathers right here. The Minecraft world can't revolve? Oh, because it's not a circle. I don't know. Cthulhu breaks the laws of physics. So he'll be fine, I think. Can Cthulhu get me some tea? If you're particularly generous with the beetroot seeds, I think he might be willing. Could we take Cthulhu to the end? Oh gosh, that'd be a real venture out from home. For him, at least. There we go. There we go. That just sounds like a skill issue for Jevil. I guess it is. Keegan wants cheese, apparently. There we go. Bam, 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 bam. Let's see, I've got 7 minutes left, so we're doing all right. Not the best, but hey, we're fine. We've got the rooster spur like this. Cheese is everything. Oh my gosh, not just the moon, but everything is made of cheese. Oh dear. I fear I'm turning into cheese at this very moment. There we go. Let's see, we got the back of the head curve just like this. Oh yeah, no, I've seen the inside of a goose's mouth, and I don't want to see that again. I always have been cheese. Oh dear. Got the... What is this called? This part on a rooster? I'm just not remembering at the moment. I like the mix of, like, circle and triangle shape language I've incorporated here. Get this... Whoops. This feather. My Sundays spent watching Nyssa draw characters with my cat as we sit by his favorite window drinking tea. Loki has tea? Aww. Give Loki some extra pats for me, please. I love Loki. Loki is Kay's cat. I feel like I should give a little context. And yes, what kind of tea is it? I would like to know. Are you cheesier than a Hallmark movie? That's a question for Keegan. Because I don't think I'm that cheesy. Chat, on a scale of 1 to 10, how cheesy am I? So we've got a big toadstool right here. I have 5 minutes left. That's a-okay. On the scale of 10, I'm a 20 on the cheesy scale. Tea, Earl Grey, hot. Yes. There we go. 10, 100. Oh my gosh. Picard taught me well, of course. We love Star Trek in this house. Cheesy scale 7. Nyssa's dad joke levels of cheese? Hey, my dad jokes are made in good taste, Kay. You all people should know. You don't seem like a person who would be into cheesy romance movies or anything like that. Nah. Not my thing. I want tea. I saw a YouTube short earlier about a British person who drinks like 24 cups of tea in one day. I'd say I drink around like 2 to 3 cups of tea a day. That seems like a normal amount. Kitsune has 27 Nerf guns. Wow. That's a level I aspire to. That's me. 24 cups of tea in a day. Wow. Nerf Vulcan's auto-fire darts? Yo, that sounds sick as hell. I mean, Nerf guns are pretty cool, but I don't think I have neither the money nor the space for them. Although if I did get some Nerf guns, I would absolutely shoot Aiden with one, because I think it'd be funny. I have like 2 to 4, depending on how early I start the day. When will these be posted? Excellent question. I'm thinking like 1 to 2 a day on my Twitter and Blue Sky, perhaps? I'm not really sure. There we go. You do this. Fill this in, and yes, these are his extra eyes. Bam. We have... I think the brown mushroom is around this color? Yeah. Like that. Bam, 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 bam. So since the normal rooster's crest is red... Maybe you could dry a brown crest? I don't think that works as well. Actually, let's just grab the orange here. There we go. This is slightly scuffed, but it's okay. 2 Nerf Tommy guns. Oh my, that's awesome. Let's just do a white for that. Do that. Actually, not pure white. There we go. Orange crest. I don't think I like that. Let's make some of the tail feathers orange, and I think a blue would be nice. I think this is approximately the color of, like, the warped wart in the nether. So let's try doing this. Nerf wars are so fun. I want to do that again. There we go. Ooh! Oh, I like this. Yes! Oh, look at this guy. I'm proud of this. A custom riot shield. Wow. I think I met you through Twitter, actually. Hey, cool. Actually, that needs to be... Oops. Actually, maybe this needs to be darker. Just like this, so we have some contrast between the values as well. Mind if I ask what UNA's jobs are? I'd rather not disclose that. There we go. I'm gonna do a little bit of shading, multiply. Just do something like this. Timer's almost up, but I think we did pretty good. Oh wait, oops. I didn't do this part. Just shade that entirely. Look at that! I think that's a pretty good first pass for a Cthulhu design. I used the mimic you recall. Oh, yeah, I did. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's Cthulhu. I love it. Yeah, I love it as well. It's pretty cool. .01.10 Det Iron Bud Cthulhu. Let me just save this. What do we think of Cthulhu? It still has my email profile picture. Amazing. All right. Let's see. Has anybody else submitted their characters to the form? Type in chat if you have, please. Alright, so that's been done. Let's see who else has submitted some characters, and then... And just refresh. Okay, so nobody has submitted a new request. By the way, if you are new to the stream and you want to submit a character, do that in the description or in the pinned chat. Alright. In a second, let me get that back up so I can see chat. Let me just reset my timer. Okay. Yeah. I think I have everybody's request on here. Alright. Let's spin that wheel. Oh wait, oops. Hang on a minute, I'm not showing it. Hang on. I should probably show it. Dragons, did you submit something through the Google form already? If you did not, I encourage you to do so. Alright, so let's spin the wheel. I'm sorry, it wasn't showing. Thanks again for that. Yeah. Okay, so up next is Cinnamon Roly Poly's character, Sky. Hang on a minute. Let me see. Let's grab a screenshot of... What on earth? What is this? Oh, this is awesome. Hang on. I gotta show y'all this. But yeah, please submit something on the Google form, and then, Dragons, I may or may not draw your character. So, next up is Cinnamon Roly Poly Sky. Okay. So, new file. This is awesome. What the heck? Okay. So, let's see. Look at this. She is an armless, long-legged frog. Don't worry, she was just born that way. She's a bit shy and she will do anything to help her best friend, Shrimp the Shrimp. Too tall to even stand in the lowest point of the deep end. So this is at least like 6 feet tall. Likes cinnamon rolls. Her dislikes being tall, being the odd one out. Strengths, I can't read that, but it looks like it says tequila. What does that say? Weaknesses, if somebody can decipher this, that would be much appreciated. This is awesome. I'm looking forward to drawing this. She's actually 25 feet. Oh my gosh. I wonder what would happen if you give... I wonder what happened if you give her the Mario mushroom. Oh, that's amazing. 25 feet tall. So what the heck does Shrimp the Shrimp look like? I'm assuming it's just a regular shrimp. We're gonna assume that. So it's just a regular shrimp. Amazing. Okay. Give her the Mario mushroom and she gains front legs. Awesome. Okay. I don't think this is going to take me very long. But we're gonna start it anyway. 15 minutes. Let's freaking go. Okay. They've got it on the iStocks here. Okay, what is going on with you, Fire Alpaca? Please don't crash. I haven't given you this much of a canvas size. It's 1,000 by 1,000. My keyboard for laptop is broken and I can't use some punctuation. Oh dear. It's not a touchscreen laptop? Well, then you're in a world of trouble, I guess. So this is what she looks like. What? Might be the other images open that are causing lag. That is true. I think it's just an issue with the window size. Okay. Let me just put this back, or it might be an issue with the program itself. What? Why does it shift everything by like a couple pixels when I use the move tool? Okay. I'm pretty sure there's an option of an on-screen keyboard in Windows at least. I don't know what operating system you're using. Help. I would appreciate some of that if you got any sticks. But yeah, I'm drawing somebody's OC. Sky. It's a 25-foot tall frog. It's built into accessibility features. Yeah. Okay. She was just born that way. Okay. I'm not actually gonna draw it 25 feet tall. I'm just gonna draw it like maybe like 6 feet. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know what Fire Alpaca's problem is right now. But we're just gonna persist. As y'all know from the Roaring Night fight, many of you met me there. But again, as you know, I am nothing if not persistent. So this is just a regular tiny shrimp that is her friend. Damn. Just a cartoony frog. Ah. Okay. I can't get my chat back on screen. Why are my art skills called upon by E? I don't know. But hey, if you have an original character that you want me to draw, submit it to the Google form and I might just draw it if the wheel decides it to be so. Okay, so just like this. And then just a regular tiny shrimp, like this. Yes, the shrimp NPC, Okay. There we go, we got the little feelers. Why am I drawing the shrimp better than this? I don't know, man. Okay. So I think my sketch is done already. Awesome. I don't know why I had my stabilizer so high. Oh well. It's okay. Kind of. We've got this right here. And can I? Okay, you may have just made a character that's my worst enemy because it involves straight lines. But hey, it's okay. Probably. Straight. There we go. Linux usually has on-screen keyboard built in, but it can be installed by repository or source building if not. Okay. I'm running a computer with Windows 11, and I'm very tempted to switch to Linux, but I don't think my drawing tablet has drivers for Linux, which is a bit unfortunate, but hey, we'll see. I just don't want to deal with, like, constant Windows updates and everything. Like, Windows is practically one of the most, if not the most, widely adopted operating system, but I'm just tired of it, man. I'm a little tired of Windows and Copilot being shoved into everything. Like, I've disabled Copilot multiple times, but it always comes back. It always does, and I don't like it. Did you see my last If I'm picked before I get back, could you skip over, please? Sure. If I pick you and I don't see you've typed in chat for a while, then I will skip you. There we go. What do we think of Sky so far, chat? I think I'm doing her justice. And of course, we have a very tiny shrimp here, at least compared to Sky. I'm clinging to Windows 10, especially since Windows is letting their own AI code Windows 11. Oh, I'm gonna have an aneurysm. Oh, gosh. Ay, ay, ay. Her face is amazing, yes. My computer came pre-installed with Windows 11, so that's just what I've been using. But yeah, if any Linux nerds could give me some more information, since I don't want to use an operating system built by a freaking AI. That's why it broke on launch day. I love technology. I love the state of technology. I love the state of the industry. Oh yeah, I think it was some consumer electronic conference that happened recently. And somebody made a supercut of all the times that that all of the speakers said AI. It was over 100 times. AI, 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 AI. It's like, is this really for the consumer at this point? Is this really? But yeah, in case you can't tell, I'm not the biggest fan of generative AI. There we go. From experience, I suggest checking for tablet drivers from other countries. Sometimes Asian websites have compatible drivers. This is a Huion H610 Pro V2. I don't know if that helps. It's for the shareholders. Yeah. Won't somebody please think of the shareholders? But yeah, I'm not a shareholder, so I have no interest in the AI gobbledygook. My friend upgraded Windows 10 to 11 and hated it. They have some issues with programs not working correctly or things popping up with errors. Yeah. It's great. But yeah, I'm beginning to think that Linux is the move. And no, Keegan, I'm not an AI. If I was an AI and I was firmly anti-AI, then I think that would be a little bit hypocritical, wouldn't it? If you don't mind purchasing an OEM Windows 10 key from a source that is slightly dubious, I can DM you. Maybe. Yeah, AI shouldn't be the sole source of everything. I don't know, man. It's part of your cover. Well, why don't you cover yourself up and go to sleep? Ay, ay, ay. If you can paste it in chat the spelling directly, H610 Pro V2. There you go. Again, I'm just not sure if it has... I'm not sure if it's sourced from the official website or anything, but I'll try my best. So I think this is around the light color. It's 2 in the afternoon. Go to bed anyway, Keegan. Because why not? Bop, 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 bop. And I guess we'll have this part. Yeah, I was gonna say nap time's always a thing. Go to bed, Keegan. It's 3 a.m. I should go to bed? Why haven't you gotten to sleep yet? That is a very excellent question. Look at this perfection. I do like sleep. I can dream of cheese and brain. You can. And I know you will dream of cheese because that's all you think about because your entire brain is filled with cheese. Because Nyssa streams. Okay. Well, I mean, I don't mind if you stay up to watch me. Just stay healthy, okay? Just do me a favor and try not to die. Because that sucks. There we go. Just like that. And then we have, I think shrimps are like this color. Yeah, sure. So this is Shrimpy the Shrimp, I suppose. I also get bad insomnia and it's the worst. Oh man, insomnia sucks. I'm sorry you gotta deal with that. Insomnia sucks. That's just all I'm gonna say. I wish you good sleep. Let's do an airbrush like this. Gaze upon this creature and weep, for you will never have a body such as hers. If I die, tell Alexis I smell? You got it. Alright. So I'd call that drawing pretty much done. Okay, so this is for Cinnamon Roly Poly. 2026.01.10. No, pause my timer. I've spoken to doctors and nothing works, so I just doom scroll until I feel tired. Hey, no. I'm sorry you gotta deal with that, Kay. Okay. Sky and shrimp. I just about typed shrump. Shrump. For goodness sake. Yeah, it's just shrimp. Okay, so we've done 5 drawings so far. I'd say that's pretty good. Okay. Let's see. Who is up next? Oh, we have a new submission from Styx Lexa. Oh gosh. There's so many things. Strunk? Maybe? Okay. Maybe Sky is strong. So, Chime Dragon. We have our character named Phoenix. Technically not quite enough. Phoenix mindless. And then another character from Styx named Lexa. Okay. I'm only gonna draw the character herself and not the dog, because I don't think I have time for both of those. Gonna go to sleep? Alright, you take care, Savajo. Take care of yourself. Okay. Let me just delete this from here. So we have 8 people to choose from. The question is, who's the luckiest? Let's honk that wheel! Honk! So we've got Solo the Nerd's Zan Viper. I don't know what that is, so let's see what you sent. An albino viper that has Zangus's design elements. Hang on a second. I don't think I can... Hang on. Okay, so you literally just sent an image of Viper for your reference. Okay. With some of Zangus's design elements. Okay, so I'm assuming that means like the stripes. We'll see. So paste that in. Look at that snake. And let me get his image of Zangoose too, just for good measure. Zangoose. Okay, I don't want an AI overview. I literally just want an image. Won't somebody please think of the shareholders? I won't. Alright. So, an albino viper that has Zangoose's design elements. Okay, so I'm just gonna draw albino. Did you see my message? Yes, I did. Thank you for the message, Aiden. I found Linux drivers right away on Huyan's website. Well, then I'm just blind. So yeah, I probably I don't know if OBS plugins, I don't know. As well as Debian package formats. Okay. I just don't like dealing with meds, so I don't take meds for any of the stuff I'm supposed to. Yeah, that I relate to that. Okay. Okay. So, my favorite snake Pokemon of all. Alright, let's do it. Alright, let's start the timer. 3, 2, 1, go! Okay. So I've got my timer both on screen and on my phone. I probably should get a better timer plugin for OBS, but hey, it's fine. So... do that. So Viper somehow looks correct, despite it being just like a random jumble of shapes. Groggy or bad nightmares. Yeah. Yeah, I frequently have nightmares, but I don't know. I've just been trying to think happy thoughts before bed, and that mostly works, I think. We've got this in right here. Actually, just do this. Somehow this makes sense. Somehow this makes sense to my brain, and it's like, okay, yeah, this sure is a complete Pokemon. If you have Discord or something, just need a place to paste the link. Join my server, send an intro. Send an intro or be bonked. Also, Squarebrain, I just let you into the Discord server, although I probably should not be doing that while I'm on a timer. Oh well. There we go. Bam. Also, Madamus, I love your Discord status. It's so funny. Oh wait, oops, that's probably not the shape I should go for. Shout out to Insomnia, Nightmare, and No Meds Gang. Yep, it sounds about right. Yeah, I kind of get that feeling. I kind of get that feeling, Kitsune. I am not plural, but you know what? I have plural friends, and they all seem like pretty cool people. Let's do... Actually, instead of the usual Seviper tail end, I'm gonna do like a burst of fur. Because it has some of Zangoose's features. I choose a decent status once every few months. Yeah, my status has just been Honk for the longest time. Okay. Bam. Snick. Look at the Snick. Also, if you ask me to draw spiders, I'm not doing that, because I have arachnophobia, and that's no good. Although, killing a bunch of spiders at my spider farm in Minecraft, gets me a lot of XP, as well as, it's a little cathartic. I'm in a pickle. I accidentally made his body so big so if my wrist hurts and I don't type for a while, that's why. Congratulations on making very strange life decisions. There we go. There we go. And then let me just do the A little lightning bolt across Zangoose's chest. I'm gonna do... like, the belly of it has the red designs as well. There we go. I don't ever change statuses just because I'm lazy. Amazing. So we have kind of like this. How's it looking? Okay, it's looking decent. Let me just move my Zangoose over here. Let me actually just erase this really fast. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. What statuses? Excellent question, Keegan. I think they're something you eat. They sound like they'd be excellent with cheese on top. Bam, look at that. We have exactly 10 minutes left. Sweet. Okay. This anatomy probably doesn't make sense, but it's okay. He's the gentle one of the group, not as evil as Zangoose and more honorable than most Vipers. Yeah. There we go. I like even, I like cheese. I'm sold. I forgot how to change my status, and it's just been stuck like that for a while. Ah, amazing. Okay, we've got this shape. Need to draw in the eye. I was tempted to make it kind of in between the upturned eye and the downturned eye of Viper and Zangoose, but I'm just gonna give it the upturned eye, because that's just kind of iconic to Viper. It's probably a foreign food. Welcome back. Currently, I'm drawing a kind of fusion between Viper and Zangoose. It's mostly just a Viper with the features of Zangoose, but I think it looks pretty good. Speaking of which, if you haven't submitted something, if you haven't submitted a drawing request to the Google form, then do that. You might be one of the lucky few that gets chosen. Why is there a timer on your head? Because I couldn't find anywhere else to put it. I mean, I could always shrink the art window, but that's mainly what you're here for, so I'm not gonna do that. Just make sure that doesn't... Oops. Not on the sketch layer. Just gonna make sure that doesn't go into the teeth. Just like this. Mostly perfect. But yeah, the timer's on my head because why not? Because I thought it was an excellent place to put it. We've got the little band around the tail here. We've got the little bit of fur. Yeah, I only have 15 minutes for each drawing since I want to get as many people in as possible, and also just so I don't overthink. Because sometimes I am prone to that. We've got the little lightning bolt across the chest. Look at that. But yeah, I thought that would make it a little bit more entertaining so I don't spend a billion hours on one drawing. Because sometimes I am prone to doing that. Let's see, we've got a little less than 7 minutes left. I think we'll be okay to finish on time. But yeah, me no likey overthinking. There we go. Honk! Can I get a honk in chat if you like the stream so far? I'm tempted to make the metallic colors on here silver instead of gold, but I fear that might take away from the design a little, so I'm just gonna keep it as gold. Or maybe I should make it a bronze. Yes, honk honk! There we go. I think that's an appropriate size for this. So that Nyssa's ADHD doesn't make them fixate on one thing? Yep, that's another reason. I have ADHD. I mean, I've not been, like, officially diagnosed yet, but I think you'd take one good look at me and then, you know. Back how goes it? I am drawing a Seviper Zangoose kind of fusion, kind of not. Hang on. I messed up with the line art. Oopsie. Oopsie doopsie. It's similar to base Seviper's design. Yeah. That's my plan. Let's grab that gold, fill it in here. Got the blood red fangs. Look at this. I think we may be cooking. We are cooking with gas. We are cooking with charcoal. We are cooking with propane and propane accessories. Uh-huh, sure, Keegan. You keep telling yourself that. How goes the drawing? I think I should be on track to give it a little bit of shading. So we have the fluffy fur right over here. Actually, let's make it like slightly blue toned because that's what Zangoose's looks like. Slightly pink eye. I'm not sure I like the pinkish eye. Purple? Actually, no. I'm just gonna put it back to, yeah, there we go. That looks pretty good. Let's make the shading like ever so slightly pink. I get the feeling mine might only have time for line art. Yeah. That's how it be sometimes. Let's see, how's this going? Just make that brush big. Because I don't have time to do anything else. Well, I mean, I may have a little bit more time than normal. Since this is an animal and not a human. Let's see. My boy looks so handsome. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Did the roulette land on my name while I was gone? No, it did not. Just gonna do this as a kind of soft light layer. Actually, wait. Not sure that's exactly how the light's supposed to be hitting it, but I don't have time to do anything else. I'm gonna do a little bit of soft shading as well. Just because I can. I think the slightly pink shading makes it look good. There we go. Okay. Okay, I get introed. What room do I paste the link in? General media, I guess? Yeah. I guess I was just blind when I looked for the drivers the first time. Totally blind. Okay. So timer's back to 15 minutes. Okay. So that is Zan Viper. This is Solo the Nerd's character. Just delete the timer on my phone. Got 10. Solo the Nerd. Zan Viper. I'm back with popcorn. Hey, nice. Let's see if the popcorn helps your luck any. He's giving us his best. Oh, whoa. Yes. Very cute. I want to boop the snake's snoot. Okay. So that's 6 drawings done so far. I don't know why something's giving me notifications. Oh well. So 6. Solo. Zan Viper. Alright, let's see who the next lucky person is. Any new submissions? Okay, no new submissions. So now we're choosing between 7 of them. Let me put it up on the screen so I don't make the same mistake as I did. Alright, let's see. Let's see who's feeling lucky. Honk! Oh, man. Alright, well, Starference, let's see who Emily is. Gambling. So, 7 Starference. Yeah, it was so close to you, Rip. Alright, well, the wheel has decided. Not me, it seems. Maybe you'll get your turn. Okay, so this is just entirely description. So I'm gonna add it on screen. So new. Let me just add some text. Oops. Wait, I didn't want to do that. Wait. Okay. I'm gonna have to put my reference, like, entirely on screen. Wait. Crop top on the left of her shoulder, dark hair, black skirt, earrings any kind, and a drawing pen in her hand looking ready to draw. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna convert text layer to image layer. Bam. Okay. Yeah, I was just blind. Sorry. Link is to general media. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. I am going to honk. I'm just gonna look up a couple of references really quick. This was a submission from Starference. Hang on a second. My computer does not seem to want to work. Why this work? Why this no work? Why is it lagging? It shouldn't be. I'm here. Hey, cool. That's pretty cool. I'm just having a bit of trouble finding references for the pose I want since, Google seems to be misunderstanding my search. Okay, I'll just paste this in. Sure, why not? I don't know if I'm gonna get the full thing in, but hey, I need practice of characters sitting. Hang on. Stream avatars is weird. Did my snake literally bind your computer? It did not. It's fine. It's fine. I've been silent this whole time. Amazing. Okay. Alright. 3, 2, 1, let's go! Okay. So my timer started. Now I have 15 minutes to draw this. Goodness me. Okay. Human. A crop top, slanted down. I'm gonna focus on getting the features ready first. Once when my pet snake got lost, it was right next to my computer because it was so warm. Awesome. So we have the arm kind of being propped up against here. Checks out, they just like the heat. That's amazing. Go, you can do it. Yes, I'm doing it. I don't believe in destiny. I just do what's best for me. Don't listen to my enemies. They're just full of jealousy, I know. Mood to the snake, I love warmth. Yeah. Maybe snakes are onto something. They should make heat lamps for humans. Then again, isn't that just like regular heating systems? I don't know. I draw bad stick figures. Hey, if you practice, you can get pretty good. But, if you don't want to, that's fine. I'm not gonna force you to do anything. Actually, no. I'm forcing you to draw. Pick up a pencil and draw something right now, or I explode you. I don't know. So we have pen. Not sure this hand looks my best, but hey, it's alright. I'm just imagining she's like bored in school. There we go. This stream is making me draw a reference for my character. Hey, cool. If you join my Discord or at me on Twitter, then I can probably receive it. And you said she has any earrings. My head explodes. The hand is pretty decent. Hey, glad you think so. Sometimes my hands turn out really bad. I wish I had more time to learn to draw hands, but, time does not seem to be on my side. And neither does my speaking skills. I'm kind of afraid of snakes. Yeah. I think spiders and snakes are two pretty common fears. At least animal-type fears. It's taken me a lot of years to get better at drawing. Yeah, that's how it be. That's how it be. In order to get good, you must put the work in. I'm just gonna do, like, yeah. This length hair. So a crop top that's kind of slanted down. I guess we're gonna do, like, outward kind of sleeves. It's very much practicing specific skills. Yeah. There we go. Medium-sized hoop earrings. I've hiked in areas with snakes. Oh dear. Have a strand of hair, like, off to the side, sure. I kind of like drawing characters from descriptions, because it gives me a challenge. But I definitely do a lot better when I have references. I heart drawing references so much. Spiky bangs, perfect. Kind of like this. I've been told that my sketches look like the drawing equivalent of gibberish. There we go. Give her a nose of some sort. Actually, you know what? Since your name is Star, I'm gonna give her little star earrings. Because why not? There we go. We got 10 minutes left, which I think is decent. I didn't want to see the death noodles because I want to avoid death. Yeah, avoiding death is generally considered a good thing. Because, you know, I'd say being alive is pretty good. There's cute animals, there's good food, there's working on your skills to get better. We'll just add like some random sketches on here. Random little doodles. Perfect. She just looks like Star from Star vs. the Forces of Evil. Amazing. Yeah, she does kind of look like that. Okay, that page is like way out of proportion. Oopsie. Maybe I should shorten the hair a bit to make it not look like that. Oh yeah, no, art styles absolutely change all the time. They can be quite variable, but honestly, I think I like my specific art style. That's gonna be on a tangent with the earring. So let's just do, yeah, this length of hair. There we go. These hands are a little big, but you know what, whatever. That shoulder should be like that. We need the collarbones like this, approximately. Okay. Okay, no, I can draw straight lines, I swear. I swear I'm straight. I'm not straight. I'm lying to myself, and I'm lying to everybody else. I'm sorry for lying. We'll just do a pencil right here and maybe like another piece of paper here. And an eraser. Use shift to draw straight lines? Yeah, but then it doesn't have pen pressure. And that looks inconsistent with the rest of my art, so yeah. If you want to just have straight lines, that's true. Yeah, I like having it consistent. We'll just have a little flyaway right there. I'm not sure if I continue adding detail to this drawing, then I will not have time to I will not have time to do line art or colors, and I would like to do that. Okay. Let's line art. I'm back. I can't sleep. Rip. Insomniac gang, rise up. Actually, no, don't rise up. Go to sleep, please. My flyaway hairs are always perfect. What, IRL or in your character's drawings? The two little Doritos I have on my character are funny. Actually, you want to know where I got them from? I got them from, do y'all know what Enna is? It's a web series created by Joel G about a character who looks like she's from a Picasso painting. She switches to different halves of her face, like which one's talking depending on the emotions that she's feeling. And she lives in a very surreal world, and she has the two little Doritos, so I figured, you know what? I'm gonna incorporate that design element on my character, too. So now I have two little Doritos. Insomnia plus drinking ain't a good combo, eh? I'm sorry you gotta deal with that. I have the slightest wave to my hair, so when I tie it up, it looks like something out of a cartoon. Amazing. I don't know, maybe you are straight out of a cartoon. Who knows? Okay, the arm is looking strange. We'll just do this. I just gotta go fast. A little bit down on the left shoulder. Yep, like that. Just do this. Bam. Look at this. I'm drawing! Insomnia sucks. Yeah, it does. But I hope that somehow, someday, you can have a good night's rest. May your nightmares vanish in puffs of smoke. Okay. The hands, man. I really challenged myself with this one, didn't I? I really did. It's gonna look slightly scuffed, but hey, that's what practice is for, huh? Bam. Reference, dark hair, black skirt, earrings of any kind, okay. So dark hair, dark eyes, alright. And I'm just gonna do black eyebrows because why not? My wrist is feeling tingly, oh dear. Yeah, maybe take a break. A little bit of a break, please. For all of our sakes. That'd be amazing. So now we have a star, and the crop top was requested to specifically be white. Okay. I'm not sure this was the best pose to show off the crop top, but it's okay. I just gotta go with this since I have a little more than 3 minutes left. Okay, hands. Hands, go, burr. What do you think of this so far, Starference? And she has a drawing pen. I'm assuming you mean like a... I guess just like a standard pen. With a little thing on the edge here. Like this. Yo, you can hook it up to an Android? That's sick. I didn't know you could do that. Hey, listen, I lean in chairs the wrong way all the freaking time. And look at me, my spine is thriving, isn't it? I totally don't have the posture of a shrimp. There we go, collarbones. It should be like right there. Bam. Define thriving? I don't think I will. I don't think I will define that, actually. Chrono Sentinels says $15. Hello? I don't know what you're on about $15 for, but, if you have $15 and you don't know what to do with it, send it my way in the, in the link in the description. It's no obligation, of course. But hey, welcome on into the stream. I hope you're doing good. There we go. Oh gosh, how many... Oh gosh, I don't have time for colors! Ah! This desk ain't straight and neither am I! We need the Nyssa Storm Dictionary? Oh gosh. Sure, scuffed book. The lexicon of storm, we should call it. Amazing. Damn, okay. So you said darkish hair like this. Yeah, sure. Just go at this point, just go. Sure, this. Why not? It's so scuffed. Look at it, it's so scuffed. I got so absorbed in the drawing process that I just, malfunctioned. Just do this. I'm definitely not gonna have time for shading, oh no. Alright, white crop top. Perfect. And then star earrings. Oh gosh. Well, I'm out of time. Can I at least finish coloring the rest of this in, please? I just need to finish coloring the rest of this in. This desk ain't straight and neither am I. Yeah, just finish drawing it. Literally just finish it. Kind of perfect timing on the music, though. Pretty cool. You have permission. Yeah. Always finish the art, screw the timer when necessary. You know what, Solo? I would do that, but screwing the timers does sound kind of uncomfortable, so I'm not gonna do that, okay? I hope you understand. The time limit's more of a guideline than an actual rule, yeah. It's not, like, super strict. Because if there's something wrong with it, I need to fix it. But yeah, Starference, if you are here, what do you think of Emily? There we go. And I'm just gonna add, like, a couple of doodles on the page. Da-da-da. Nice. Yeah, I like it. Sure, just add a random head there. Random little things. I'm not even sure what this is supposed to be anymore. Speedrun writing. Okay. That's pretty good. I think I did pretty good on that for it being a description-based character. Rather than something where I had an actual reference image. Look at that! Duckwar. That'd be amazing. It absolutely would be a grimoire. Okay. 10. Whoops. Star... Ference. Can I spell your name correctly? Maybe, maybe not. I think she looks like an Emily. Am I hungry? That's usually something for you to decide. Alright, let's see. So we've done 7 so far. I'm gonna do... I think we might have time for 2 or 3 more. I'd love to get it to an even 10. But yeah, we'll see. Oh yeah, hydrate. Hydrate or dihydrate. I'm gonna hydrate right now. Hey y'all, I'm back. Hello. Let me reset my timer back to 15 minutes. And then let's see what the Wheel of Death has to say. Well, it's not quite the Wheel of Death. It's the wheel of am I going to draw you or not. Let me see. My timer back on my phone. Why drink water when you can drink cheese? You know they invented nacho cheese for a reason, right, Keegan? Just drink that. All right. Let's see who is getting drawn. I think we have time for about 3 more tonight. So we're just going to do a nice even 10. All right. Why commands not work? I don't know. Wheel of Art. So Styx, I think they were around here earlier. Their character Lexa is going to be interesting. Yep, 7 choices. Let me see. So we've got a reference from Styx. Open this up. Okay. So apparently this is Lexa. Okay. Let me just make a new canvas real fast. Paste this in. Okay, this is cute. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have time to draw the puppy, but we'll see, we'll see. Okay. He has 7 choices, and out of all of them, we got Lexa, a shy, light-hearted girl and her dog. This is gonna be interesting. Okay. So I've got my timer on. Got the wheel. This is Lexa. So today I have the honor of drawing her, except, is she supposed to have a face? Styx, if you're still in chat, please riddle me this. Is she supposed to have a face? I would appreciate it if you let me know. Okay. Alright, let's just start the timer and start drawing. Okay, my timer's going. Let's do it. So shy, lighthearted, in a hoodie. No face? Okay, okay. Thank you for letting me know. The void does kind of resemble a face. But yeah. I have some extra notes for my submission. Just put it in general for now. We'll see if you get chosen. We'll see, we'll see. There we go. We've got some hoodie strings. This is just meant to be entirely blank, so I'm just going to leave that as a note for me in the drawing. So we've got some, like, sort of 3D ears here. Kind of like this, and I guess the ears have the void in them too. If I have time, I kind of want to do like a galaxy type effect. So this has the void, this is the void, everything's in the void. So tell us more about Lexa, please, if you're still here. I'd appreciate that. Do. I'm gonna look up a little reference. I'm gonna have... I think they hand up here. Just like this. I'm not sure if that's the appropriate amount of lines for a hand, but it's okay. We just gotta go. We just gotta go brr. We just gotta go fast. So, shy, lighthearted girl. We've got little wings. They should be a bit more pointy than that. Bam. I think we're cooking so far. We are cooking. If you do have any notes for me while I'm drawing this, please do say so. There ain't really lore or anything, just drew her. Okay. I guess the better question is, why is she a void? Just because you didn't want to draw the face, or what? Actually, hang on a minute. I want to add little blushies to the side of the hoodie. Hands are hands. They're hard because of all the little tiny details. Isn't that right? Yeah, and also because they're just kind of weirdly shaped and hard to figure out what the heck pose you should put them in. There we go. Fabric folds are a little bit difficult, but that's okay. Why so angst without the puppy? Honestly, I think it might be because she's without the puppy. There we go. There we go. Big hoodie. Big jacket. The puppy is everything. Maybe I'll drive the dog by her feet. We'll see. I'm gonna give her, like, kind of pleated skirt. I think the big jacket plus small skirt combo is pretty cool. It's a good character design trope, I think. There we go. Put this, like, right here. Of course the puppy is everything. Maybe add some socks like this. There we go. Might do some, like, basic shoes, just like that. Like that. Yeah, basic shoes. There we go. Now this dog has, like, a really square head. We got like this. It kind of looks like a Littlest Pet Shop figure, if I'm being honest. It's cute. I used to have a lot of LPS figures. I think they're in storage now, but I still love them with my entire heart. Alright. Goofy big eyes. Derpy eyes. Yes, I'm keeping this. And of course the dog has an ahoge too. This is perfect. How do I draw a little dog body? Look at this absolute creature. Furry dog. I think this is similar to how I would draw Mocha if I drew her. Definitely. There we go. Hey, Kay won the duel. Very nice. Fix the dog tail. There we go. Some, like, little motion lines and add a collar too, because why not? Look at that doggy. What do we think of the doggy so far, Chad? I think the doggy is perfect. She's so shy. Okay. The void fixes the doggo's eyes? Yes. Fix that. This is kind of a cat-like hoodie design. Perfect. Yay! I love getting hugs. I have been hugged by a Floette. Hell yeah. Okay, that's a little weird, but it's fine. Literally just don't overthink, just go, 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 go. Here we go. Now we just need the skirt. I don't know why this is my default for skirts, it just is. I think just because I got a lot of those, like, how to draw anime books, growing up. So it's just like, okay, yeah, schoolgirl skirt is now your default. If I can even say the word skirt. Blech. I need to speak properly. Habit, yeah. It's definitely a habit of mine to just draw that as my default. Oh man, I don't have much time left. Skort. It is skort. Let me just replicate the other sort of wing. Just like this. Are they part of the hoodie or are they her actual wings? Apparently, Machamp isn't an option. Interesting. I didn't think this had all the Pokemon, but I guess it has most of them. Sag. Oh gosh. If I had to draw a Machamp, that would be 4 hands. Oh no. There we go. But yeah, are the wings part of the hoodie or are they part of her? Look at this. Prince Goro the Pokemon. Interesting. I'm so tired. The lo-fi probably isn't helping. I've been hugged by... What is that? Oh, it's a Primeape. Oh, okay. Okay, the wings are a part of her. Okay. Good to know. Okay. I guess these are just like rain boots. Yeah. Don't question why the feet are like that, they're just like that. It's Primeape with Ash's hat? Okay, okay. Cool. Alright, now doggy. Wait, oops, not on the sketch layer. That would be silly. That would be incredibly silly of me. Am I silly? On a scale of 1 to 10, how silly am I? Big bug eyes, perfect. Five on the silly scale? Okay. Yeah, Primeape does have the ash hat. It's interesting. Not sure why that is. I think it has like a lot of customizable options, but I'm not fully sure how to bring that up. Okay, doggy. But yeah, this is absolutely how I would draw Mocha. Just small, tiny dog, big poofy tail. Cute. Doggy. Yeah, I know, I saw the primate. I saw the primate. It is very cute. Okay. So she's basically a formless void. That's absolutely cool. Let's do this. Let's make her hands kind of all voidy as well. Oops. Getting everything wrong, apparently. Bam, 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 bam. I will check it after this, because I'm kind of running out of time. Okay. And like this. And I guess we'll make the pocket this color too. Black skirt. Because I think the navy would contrast too much with like the formless void part. Oh gosh. I have less than a minute left. I gotta color the dog. First priority. Okay, dog, 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 the dog. Oops. Sure, do that color. This color, oh gosh. I have like no time left, but I still wanna add a little bit to the formless void part. Where's my airbrush? Okay, yeah, shut up. A 12.0 on a scale of 10 of silliness. Great. Amazing. Okay, then we'll add like a couple stars in there. I think this looks pretty cool. Why a timer if you ignore timer? Because I have to finish the artwork. Look at this! What do you think of this, Sticks? I think this looks pretty cool. Alright, so let me just save this as the derp dog's face. There we go, got some water. 101, got 10 Sticks, Lexa. Alright, I think we have time for about 2 more drawings. So let's see who our lucky winners are. Go back here. Absolutely amazing job. Hey, I'm glad you think so. It's alright. Sticks. Oh, Crystal Onyx. Nice. Okay, we got, Lexa with dog. Let's see who number 9 is on the list to be drawn. Okay, I'm gonna close form responses right now. So, not accepting any responses any longer. We'll just choose from the people that we have left. Let me just delete this result. Apply wheel changes. Alright, so we have 6 people left. 2 of these will be chosen. Let's see who they are. Well, just one of them right now. So these are our options. Let's see who we got. Honk! Okay. So, Chime Dragon, if you're still here, I've been ordered by the wheel to draw your OC Phoenix. If you're up to it, I challenge you to draw it lineless. Oh dear. Oh, that's gonna be interesting. Let's hide the wheel. Yahoo, that's me. Hey, welcome back. Again, drawing this lineless is gonna be interesting because I always have the lines. What am I gonna do? Okay. So Chimes Dragon Phoenix. Okay. Technically not quite an OC, but rather a design for a character that doesn't have one, but I think that's close enough. They're a secret agent who does secret agent things and has telekinesis. If you're up to it, I challenge you to draw it lineless. You know what? Challenge accepted. No sketching? Sketching is allowed. It's just, don't do line art. So basically, all of these would just be blobs of colors. It's gonna challenge me to open my brain. I'm assuming this is somebody else's work. I guess the question is, how do you want me to change this design? We shall see. What? Okay. Apparently my coaster stuck to my mug and then decided to come crashing down onto my desk. That's great. That scared me a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Agent with telekinesis. Okay. Didn't have much thoughts going on when submitting. Okay. So that's what that noise was? Yep. Thought that design was simple enough for lineless. Okay. Let me just reset my timer. Pretzel's now a substitute doll. Yeah, having fun with the stream avatars is great. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Of course, we'll have a bit of a sketch that'll have lines. But otherwise, yeah, let's go. Alright, so my timer started. We've got like a fedora-like hat like this. Did you draw this yourself or did somebody else draw this? I like right around here. I drew it? Hey, cool. So we've got a tie, little collar on the jacket. This is gonna be interesting. I don't know if I'm ready for this. Hey, this is pretty cool, though. Good on you for drawing this. And good on you for challenging me to think differently. Because sometimes I don't think. I'm kind of getting Spy versus Spy vibes from them. Let's see. Kind of real, like, closed off body language. Kind of like this. Hands in pockets, maybe. So since they have telekinesis, I'm considering just having their coffee cup float behind them. with like kind of a magic aura around it. Just kind of like this. Tie as like a shape in here. They're based off the player character in the game I Expect You to Die. They don't have a canon design. Interesting. Kind of in a walk cycle a little bit. Just imagine walking along across the street and you just see this this person with a coffee cup floating behind them as they walk. Okay, since it's going to be lineless, I need to have a bit clearer of a silhouette. Floating objects everywhere? Yes. Okay, we've got... Oh wait, the jacket's shorter, but it has the coattails, like, flowing behind. Okay. Trying to figure out how to draw this. Gotta adjust that. They have big pant. Like a trench coat, but I don't know how to draw those. Okay. There we go. I'm gonna draw like a couple of buttons right around here, I think. And along with that, I want to do like a bent spoon. This is really making me creative. Thank you for this submission. Let me just make the head a bit bigger. There we go. Just magic like that. Okay. So let me just put this off to the side and then focus on this. Perfect. How do I draw hats? That's another weak point of mine, I think. How am I gonna do this? Okay, I have 10 minutes left, which should be enough time. In theory. So you said their name is Phoenix, right? That's pretty cool. And also if you could tell me a bit more about their lore, that would be amazing. Let me just make my brush a little smaller. Phoenix, right? Maybe. I think for a little contrast, I'm gonna add an orange band on the hat. And maybe add like little teeny phoenix wings behind them. That'd be cool. Objection. Objection! I kind of want to play Phoenix Wright on stream, but I don't know how big of a fan of it I would be. In the game, they don't have any lore, but I like to think they're a rookie that suddenly got in over their head. Okay. Very cool. I like this funky little guy. Also, the way this is drawn kind of implies that, their shirt is just their body. Or their undershirt is the same as their body. A 3'7" butterfly appearing in front of me would be definitely interesting. I'll say that. They have a shirt, but I was not confident in drawing faces. Okay. Let's see how this looks. Erase that. Bam. Draw Spamton next. For submission for the Google form is closed. But I do have a Deltarune related submission that might get drawn if it spins on the wheel. I demanded I am Big Strong Knight. More like Roaring Fraud. Get out of here. But yeah, who knows? I might draw the Deltarune related submission next. If that person's lucky. We shall see, though. Oh, buzz off. I'm going away now. All right, bye. Goodbye, then. Okay, that little ponytail behind them is a little strange, but it's okay. Whoops. Also, I just realized their head is kind of on a separate layer from their body. Oopsie. Well, bye. But yeah, that's the rules of the game. You've got to spin in order to win. Just do that. This right here. I use so many layers when I do lineless. Yeah, I'm starting to get that. I'm only using like 2 or so at the moment. But yeah, I can definitely see what you mean when you say this is a little bit more difficult than your average drawing. Yeah, its wings would complicate that. Definitely. Giving Butterfree a hug is definitely a challenge. So I'm gonna add some little phoenix wings behind them. A couple of buttons on their trench coat. And then, of course, we got the floating mug. I'm glad so many video games have soundtracks, even if the games themselves don't sell well. Yeah. Also, welcome on in, Darthic. Hello. That's not the color of coffee. That is most certainly not the color of coffee. Oopsie. Maybe have just a little bit, like, floating behind the cup. Not necessarily more difficult, but you have to actually think. Yeah. Definitely. Put that back in. Actually, maybe I should make the coffee cup, yeah, that color. And then shade it like this. There we go. Okay. And then now we have like a bent spoon above them. I imagine in order to train their telekinesis powers as a kid, they just bended spoons so many times that they accidentally now just do it out of habit every time they get frustrated and are just using silverware. That's my little headcanon, at least for them. There we go. Now we've got to do a little magic color. What do you think about my little design kind of changes? That's very fun. I like it. Yeah. Okay. Got the little magic field right here. Yes, Rowlet is absolutely very huggable. Okay. Got it like that. Gotta make it look all weird and floaty. Maybe some sparkles here and there. Yeah. maybe a little bit of sparkles around their head, just to imply that, you know, they are the one doing this. It's very fun to see my character get drawn. You're doing an awesome job. Yeah! There we go. This looks very cool. And for not doing lineless often, you're doing a really good job. Yeah! I quite like this. Oh, wait, oops. I didn't do a little bit of thing there. A little belt right here as well. Yeah. This is nice. Most of the dog or cat-based Pokemon seem huggable. Teddiursa, Marie, Stuffle, Rowlet all seem huggable. You can try hugging a Stuffle, but that's at your own risk. Since Beware is known to give hugs that, kind of, sort of, maybe crush people. Actually, I'm gonna try something. Wait, oops. Protect Alpha. I want to see about making the band of their hat and their wings the same colors. Yeah, there we go. Ooh. Oh, I'm cooking. Maybe you just have a little bit of a phoenix wing emblem. Like right here. Nah. That's too much. The Bears win? Hey, cool. Hence Stuffle, not Beware, fair enough. Let me just fix the hat band real quick. Yeah, look at this! Oh, this is awesome! Okay. Wait, hang on. Wait, start. Oh! Weird. I'd risk hugging a Mareep. I would too. They're just so fluffy. But yeah, we had basically 1 minute and 11 seconds left. But yeah, look at Phoenix. They're very cool. That's really good. I like it a lot. Hey, I'm glad you liked the little details I put in. 2026.01.110. Whoops. Chime, Dragon, Phoenix. Alright, so we've got one person left that will get a drawing from me today. Okay, so who is our last 10th lucky winner? Let me just modify the wheel real quick. Okay. So we've got 5 requests total left. Let's just see which one of them is lucky enough. Bop. Honk. Alright, who's it gonna be? Aw, dang. Alright, Kitsune. We have Caitlin with red and black color scheme. Okay, let's just hide this. Oh yeah, I'd absolutely hug a Totodile. Okay. Okay. Pokemon Elite for Caitlin. How do I spell her name again? Okay, she has very big hair. Holy crap. That is really gigantic hair. I forgot just how big a hair she had. Alright, so new. So you said a red and black color scheme. Dress in a design that's like thicker black stripes with thin red outlines and a slight... What the hell is a floral curve? What does that mean? Can I have a clarifying question? I would appreciate... What does a floral curve mean? That looks a little weird. Maybe you have the hair bows on the end here, like, doing this. A bottom stripe of semicircles at the bottom? So, like this? What does this mean? And thicker black stripes. So you have the cape. of course. The dress has black and red stripes. Yeah, okay. Floral patterning? Maybe? Hang on a minute. I'm just gonna... Oh, goodness. Ooh. Oh, I want to do this pattern now. Oh, this is cool. Black dress with red stripes, maybe? I'm not that person? Yeah. I'm just trying to clarify what this means. So black and red color scheme instead of the usual colors. Okay. Let's transform this down. Yeah, I'm gonna have this have the, like, weird pattern. Then again, I don't know if I want to do such sharp, like, triangles instead of her usual soft circle-shaped language. Hug the totodile after it's been fed so it won't bite me, yeah. Isn't Buneri supposed to hate you when you catch it? Because it starts at a friendship value of 0 instead of 70. I don't know, it's weird. Rabbit, weird. Okay. So this is the last request for the night. Thank you very much for submitting your request. Even if you didn't do it, I'm glad to have got to read it. I'm glad to have gotten to know y'all's OCs, and yeah, everything like that. Alright, 15-minute timer, start. Let's do it. I imagine this version of her is like a little bit more, haughty, I guess? A little bit more arrogant. You'd hug the entire Zubat line? I don't know about that with them being a poison type. Is her hair dark too, or does her hair stay blonde, Kitsune? I was thinking horizontal stripes, but vertical seems interesting. Generally, in women's fashion, you want horizontal stripes, because supposedly those look slimming. I don't know. I'm not the forefront expert on women's fashion, but yeah. Don't think there are many ones I wouldn't hug. Fair enough. Hair stays blonde? Okay. I've been through some injuries, mentally and physically. Studied them religiously so I don't repeat history. Why are we talking about women's fashion? Because we're drawing a woman. Because it makes you think long instead of wide? Exactly. There we go. Now we want her staring like straight into your soul. Perfect. There we go. I love having bones. That's an interesting sentiment. Okay, her hair is like very difficult to draw. It's absolutely gigantic. Regarding Linux, it's possible to practice working with it in a VM first if you want to get experience with it before fully committing. Okay. I'll consider, like, getting a VM. I'm not sure my computer can handle it, but we'll see. We'll see. Got a tiny nose. My sketches are so messy compared to yours. I've had people say that my sketches are like really, really messy, so now I'm curious as to what your sketches look like. Oh dear. What's good about the like thin cloak that she has is it puts a lot more emphasis on, you know, the actual cloak and not her arms. There we go. Kind of slim like that. I tend to use very loose lines and they end up overlapping all the time. Oh dear. Okay, we have it like that. What does her underdress look like? Okay, so it's something like this. I think she's from the Gen 5 Elite Four, but I could be wrong. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Or, you know, just say I'm right if I'm right. I'd appreciate that. So we have the bow here. Gen 5? Okay. Oh, she was first in Gen 4 Battle Frontier. Okay. Okay. So this is the skirt design you want, Kitsune, right? We've got the... oh, gosh. I don't know what her shoes look like. It's also possible to dual boot. That'd be more involved, though. I'd have to probably ask my dad about that. He's kind of the more computery person of the family. I don't know. Okay. Very much so figuring out the shape and proportions rather than being a guideline for the final lines. Hey, my normal sketches are messier than this, but I think I'm just not doing that because, you know, I gotta lock in since I only have 15 minutes. There we go. Have, I guess, like a chunky heel here. Just like this. Look at that. Okay, that's pretty cool. And then we've got the arm going off of here. Head of the battle castle and the battle frontier. Okay. And then we've got a hand. And then what does her hand do here? It kind of like grabs onto that like this. Yeah. Okay, now focusing on the big hair now. So is this just Caitlyn's evil twin or what? That's from Bulbapedia? Okay. Nice. Damn. Okay. – 15 minutes for line and colors is very impressive. Hey, I try. Sometimes it turns out scuffed and I have to go over time just a little bit. But I'm trying to make sure that's not longer than a minute or two. Because I want to draw pretty much everybody's request. Some will not end up getting drawn. But you knew that when you signed up for this. I think I'd hug a Geodude. As long as you don't get any of the sharp bits, then you should be fine, right? I think Glusamine is definitely this woman's spiritual successor. Just giant hair. Quiet-ish attitude? I don't know. I wouldn't hug a Trubbish or a Garbodor. Although, fun fact, actually, in Legends ZA, whenever you point a Pokeball at a Trubbish, it gets happy because it doesn't like getting treated like trash. And I honestly just thought that was so cute. So would you hug a Trubbish in that circumstance? I mean, you'd probably need, like, a change of clothes and a shower and holy water afterwards, but, like, I don't know. Maybe you would. Maybe you wouldn't. I wouldn't treat it bad, but I wouldn't hug it. Yeah, that's a fair attitude to have. If you were a gym trainer or gym leader, what type would you have? I don't know. I've always thought there were a lot of types that suited me. The type of my mascot is normal, although I'm far from normal. There are many possibilities. I think the one that is kind of winning out the most right now is electric type, because, well, Nyssa, Storm, part of my name, and, I don't know, I just like electricity, thunderstorms. I've always been, I don't know, kind of techie. Trying to learn how things worked. I don't even think you could get your arms around a Mega Steelix, if I'm being honest. That would be a challenge. I guess alternate possibilities include, Ghost and maybe Fairy? I think a Fairy-type gym would be pretty cool, but I don't know if I necessarily match up personalities-wise with that. Yeah, I think a Thunderbird would definitely be, like, my dream Pokemon. Maybe a Kilowattrel, Zapdos. Is it too late to join submissions? Yes, it is. This is the very last one. We're drawing Caitlin from Pokemon Black and White, and also technically Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, with an alternate color scheme. Has there been a gym of every type? I think so. If there hasn't, then I'm surprised. If they just accidentally missed out on one particular type over all of these years, then I don't know what the Pokemon Company would do with itself. But yeah, hello, how are you doing? You're out cold? Rip. I'm sure you'll get in next time. I don't know when I'm going to do this again, but I kind of want to announce it like 1 or 2 days beforehand. Well, we'll see. We'll see when it is. Bam. I can wait though, yeah. But yeah, the Google form is not accepting responses anymore. And don't worry about not being in the Discord to get your submissions. I will be slowly posting all of these to my social media, aka like Twitter and Blue Sky. Maybe make some YouTube community posts. I don't know. I think I've severely underutilized that feature. Maybe I should post my art there more often. We'll see, we'll see. Okay, we got... Oops. Apparently I can't draw shoes correctly. Although we are getting a bit short on time to do colors, so... Okay, you know what? Just do scuffed hands. Scuff, scuff, the world is scuff. Okay. And then I'm gonna do a separate layer above her for the cloak. Whoops. After this, I think I'm just gonna make a nice cup of tea and go to sleep. Because sleep is pretty good. I've at least been better about going to sleep lately, but there was kind of some discussions in chat about being insomniacs, and yeah, that hit a bit closer to home than I would like. Okay. So just do this. And then fill it in like this. Oh gosh. I'm running a little short on time. Although I will finish this art, I swear to you. Okay, so that's the cloak. So let's just finish the art. There's been a fairy gym. There's been, in Gen 6, I think her name was Valerie. Was it? It was Valerie, right? I'm not going crazy, am I? I might be going crazy. Opal and Valerie? Yeah! There we go. I don't think trial captains count as gym leaders. Okay. Do this. I think the this design definitely could have worked for a fairy-type gym leader as well. There we go, have that in the middle to kind of break it up. Perfect. And then since I don't have time, you know what I'm just gonna do? Hang on a minute. I'm just gonna select these pieces and do filter, where is it? Where's the stripes one? There we go, that's her dress. Perfect, we have a minute left, which is a little bit longer than I suspected we would have. So that's pretty good. Man, this woman has, like, really pale skin, jeez. I don't think anybody will notice the scuffed hands, because they're just under the cloak. Damn. Yeah, this woman is pale as a ghost. Okay. Boop, boop. Got, like, this. Are we keeping the eyes blue, or are we making them red? Because I think Caitlin with red eyes would be really nice. Oh, she prefers to sleep away the day? That makes sense, actually. So let's set this as reference layer. Okay, yeah, shut up. I'm gonna finish the art. Shut up, phone timer. You can't tell me what to do. Red would be fun? Okay. Let's do it then. Whoops. Yeah, she's sleepy girl. Actually, I'm gonna make this like a sort of maroon shade. Something like that. How many more submissions are you doing? This is the last one. I'm gonna modify this just a little bit because I think it looks weird. Ooh, this looks nice. This could be a ghost type, actually. Looking at this design is very cool. Look at this. Oh man, I definitely cooked with this one. Look at Caitlin. Yes. Also, yes, hi, Aiden. Wait, oops. All right. Yep. Hide that. But yeah, 15 minutes. That's not a lot of time, but I think I made the most of what I had. All right. Kitsune, Kailia, Caitlin, red and black. What do you think of this, Kitsune? And after this, we're just going to do a short little recap before we send you on your way. There's going to be a raid, and it's going to be an amazing one. So let me just finish this list, just so I have a document of what the hell I did today. Kitsune, Caitlin, red, there we go. All right. So, that's all the time we got today. Let me just do a quick recap. So, this is SquareBrain's character Square. They are a creator of universes, and they use their paintbrush kind of like a sword. They've got vials of paint and a book from where all the other characters come from in their story. Next up is Noah Kells, who has a spiked baseball bat. They got burned by a yandere at 15 years old, and they now take it out on others in a very murdery way. Next up we have Galen, aka the Turtle Sage, who told me to draw this abomination. A fusion of a goat, a beaver, and a bat. I still don't know why I did this. Next up is a Cthulhu design, requested by Dat Iron Bud. I think I did pretty good on this for a first pass. Of course, I might want to, modify it here and there, see what I can change around to make it the best it can be. But I think this is pretty good for 15 minutes. Next up, we have Sky, a 25-foot tall frog, who would do anything for her best friend, Shrimp the Shrimp. I still think this is amazing. They kind of look like they belong in the Amazing Digital Circus as an NPC. Next up we have Zan Viper, which is a viper that took on some Zangoose-like traits. We don't know how, we don't know why, but they're pretty cool. I think I did good with the design. And then we have Emily from Starference, who just gave me a description to go off of, and I think I did pretty good. They're pretty creative, about to draw something on the other half of their page. Next up we have Lexa, who was originally done by Styx. She has a very derpy dog, and her entire body is a formless void. Yeah. And there's stars in it. Next up is Phoenix, a secret agent with telekinetic powers that I was challenged to draw specifically without any line art, which is super interesting, and I'm really glad how it turned out. I riffed a little off the original design, but I think I did pretty good. And then last was Caitlin from Pokemon Black and White, drawn with a red and black color scheme requested by Kitsune and Jen. But yeah, 10 drawings, approximately 15 minutes each. I'd say we did pretty good. Yeah, the derpy dog is definitely one of the best parts of this entire stream. We love to see it. Let's see. Amazing work tonight. Thank you so much, Madamus. I really appreciate it. I think I do pretty good with 15 minutes. I kind of want to challenge myself to do 10 minutes, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Who is doing things tonight? Okay. That's incredibly silly. Oh gosh. What is going on? I have a lot of people live. 10 minutes clean sketch. Honestly, yeah, maybe. Let me see. Would you even notice me if I rated you? How many viewers do you have? Oh, okay. Okay, what is going on with you? Steel and dark types only in Pokemon Crystal. I think it might require an HM slave, but it would be funny. What on earth? You know what? Sure. We'll go for this person. I think they have redirects available. Yeah, it's a very difficult task. How many steel and dark types are even in that gen? We shall see. Alright. So we got a person. So we're gonna go out a hashtag... Oops. I can't type, apparently. A hashtag Nyssa Honk raid. And we are currently going to raid Astra, who is playing some Scribblenauts tonight. So please go show them some love. They're a fellow PNG tuber. And yeah, Thank you all so very much for watching. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for submitting your characters to me, and I guess thank you for allowing me to draw them. Have a happy time zone, everybody, and honk! Honk, 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 honk.